We've got real life proof of the harm of smoking coming into our clinics week after week after week. Today I have seen, in just this afternoon, 6 patients with lung cancer, all of whom have smoked in the past.
All the evidence, all the research points to this. It's not a new piece of information. We've known this for a few years, and I think we'll look back in the future and think, why didn't people switch to vaping sooner?
I think talking about media portrayals of anything is probably rather difficult at the moment. We are absolutely living in a post-truth age.
We're living in a generation where we are the most informed, which I personally think is wonderful. I think that it could be used for so much good and to help us be a very well-informed, intelligent, insightful group of people.
I'll go on Snapchat and they have like the Sun Online stories and things, and they're often either so far from the truth it's unreal, or you'll read the headline and you'll think, wow, and then you'll read the actual news story and you're thinking, the headline didn't match.
Essentially, people move faster than the media itself. So we go to things like Twitter and we see people's opinions and like first-hand reports before we actually see our print media and our news media actually catch up. So that there is always an issue of spreading misinformation, or an issue of the wrong story getting out and everybody having to recap.
Alfie's Story is a 4-part film series produced as part of the Not In Our Community campaign. The overall purpose is to help viewers understand the form of grooming and child exploitation known as county lines. In this documentary, you'll hear first-hand accounts from a survivor, local people who've helped us make the films, and some of the professionals working every day to help disrupt organised criminal groups.
In terms of innovative stuff, I think Not In Our Community is a really good example of what is innovative. So we are using young people in the right way to get their ideas around how to influence their peers, to make them more resistant to being brought into that kind of lifestyle.
They call it God's own county, land of the white rose. Or is it a land divided by historic feuds and petty infighting?
I think people have put up with a lot, and it's toughened them, it's made them more resilient.
Whether you're north, south, east or west, we know we'll stand together and be counted. Proud to be ourselves, proud to be different, proud to be Yorkshire.
You would not think in this country you could have effectively an arm of government who are involved in a scandal which is so grotesque.
The post office stuck by its guns and refused to listen.
It's the biggest referral of miscarriages of justice to the Court of Appeal in British history.
These were just like you and me, were very ordinary people that'd gone out to work in the morning in the local community one day, and at the end of that day didn't go home.
You can imagine it's probably one of the most traumatic experiences that a child or a young person can face, being pulled away from the family.
They've gone through their entire lives of people being nice to them. So they'll meet them for the first time, social worker, foster carer, whoever, and then they're gone again.
And I think society forgets about these young people, because it is really scary to think that some of these young people, when they get to 18, the support network's gone.